I'm here, Graham Cummins, with Gary Dicker, the centre holding midfielder of Rochdale Football Club. Gary, I have a few questions for you, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Fire ahead, Graham.
Okay. From what you've seen so far, do you think this squad has what it takes to get promotion this season?
I think, obviously with the first 2 games I've been here, I think we've won 4 out of 5, so there's no reason why we can't kick on and get promotion. I think that's the main aim here. I know everyone doesn't want to jump the gun early doors, but it's got a good set of lads here, and if you can keep playing the way we are playing, there's no reason why.
Okay, next question is, what's the best game you've been involved in at Dale so far? You haven't had much, but...
I think the game, obviously, I think Tuesday night set the tone against Port Vale, and then on Saturday we backed it up again and we got another clean sheet and we won 3-0. So I'd say Saturday, but I think Tuesday started it off.
What were you happiest with in them games?
I just think with the way we kept the ball, and we kind of wore teams down keeping the ball and got them chasing, and then we started to create a lot more on Saturday than we probably did on Tuesday. But I think it's just keeping the ball better and people understanding how they want to play.
Okay. We've got one. If we manage to keep the players together, how far do you think the team can go?
I think I've already said, I think if we keep playing the way we have been in the last few weeks and keep everyone fit and healthy, I think that's the main thing when you have a squad like this. But we've got a good squad as well, so there's people that can come in and play, but you don't know in football how far, because a lot of things can change, etc. But I think if you can keep everyone together, there's no reason why you can't be challenging at the end of the season.
Is that playoffs or is it automatic promotion?
I think both would be a great achievement for all. It's quite a young team here as well, so I think one of them's got to be the aim.
Okay. This is a bit of a toughie for you. You're only contracted here till January, but is there any chance you might stay with us a longer?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously I've enjoyed my time being here. We've done well, we've won games, and I'm back playing football, and it's got a good set of lads. The gaffer's been brilliant as well, so definitely. You can never rule anything out in football, but right now I'm happy playing football and I'm happy to be here.
Okay. What are your memories of playing against Dale in the past, and did they influence your decision to come here?
I've got good memories. I think I scored last time I played here against Rochdale with Brighton. I've obviously had a bit of history when I was at Stockport and we played them at Wembley and stuff like that, and we've always done well kind of against them as well. And obviously I've seen the gaffer obviously during them games, and then when he went to Barnsley, obviously played against him a few times there, and he's always set up teams in the right way and wanting to play football, and I think that stands out a hell of a lot when you have someone who wants to play that way, other than probably the set way where most English managers want to play, a more direct way. So I've had good memories really of playing against Rochdale and the gaffer.
Who is the standout player for you currently at Rochdale, and why? Remember, I'm in the room as
probably
well.
Graham Cummins. Standout, I think it's hard to say, to be honest. I think there's a lot of good talented players there. I think everyone's putting in a shift and everyone's doing well, so I think it's quite hard to probably single out one player, but no, there's a lot of talent in that dressing room. There's a lot of young players and a lot of players that can go far in the game, but if you had to pick one player, I've only been here not so long, it's quite hard, I think, to pinpoint one player, but I don't know.
We are looking for a name though, Gary. This is where the question was asked.
For a name, stand out. Fairness, I think Joe Raff, in the 2 games he's played, I think he's kind of come in out of the cold and not played much, and I thought he was brilliant on Saturday, on the ball, defensively as well, but I think he's probably overshadowed by the rest of the attacking players, but I think Joe Raff's come in and done very well.
Who's the best player you've played against?
Let me think. Well, we played Arsenal last year in the Cup. In Wilshire, Walcott, Giroud, all of them, but I think Wilshire was probably a standout, and so was Diaby when he played as well in midfield. I'm obviously going to pick 2 midfielders because I'm playing against them, so yeah, I'd probably say Wilshire came on, and people expect everything of him because he's young and English, and in fairness that day he was different class, so I'd say him. I've obviously played against a lot of other Premier League teams, etc. But I think last year that stand out.
What did he do different to every other opponent you've played against that made him stand out?
It just looks easy for the top players. I think they've always got space and time, and decision making most of the time is right, and I think that's massive. And I think the higher you go up, the harder that is with space and time and creating space yourself. And he always looked like he had that, and 9 times out of 10 he was making the right decision on the ball.
Right. What's the best thing a manager or coach has ever said to you in your career?
Probably the best thing is
You don't have to name names.
no, it's probably what's the most important is 3 o'clock on a Saturday. I think that's stuck in my head when the manager said that. Obviously you can have people who are probably bad trainers or people who are good trainers, but at the end of the day,
Yeah, I've seen that today with you.
Are you sure? I've seen your finishing. I think that stuck out in my head. 3 o'clock Saturday is the most important day of the week, and that's when you've got to do it. And so I reckon that, yeah.
Okay, I think they get a bit lighter now, Gary, so you're alright. Jaffa cake or a biscuit?
Is a Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit?
Right, sorry. Yeah.
I can't even read right, this fella. He's meant to be interviewing me. Do you want to switch it around?
Please. That's bad of me, actually.
Is it a Jaffa cake? I think it's got to say what it is. It's a cake. I think it's classed as a cake. It says it's a cake, so I think
biscuits tend to be harder, don't they?
Yeah, and
it's very soft.
And it's small, so I'd class it as a small cake if I was going to say anything, yeah.
Nice. Right, we've had a bit of an argument about this beforehand. What size of animal do you think you could catch if it was fired at you from a cannon?
I just want to let the viewers know that you said I could catch an elephant, but I think you read the question wrong.
Well,
physically
I'm just saying,
catch with your hands this is, so I think I'd probably say...
I think it's catch-22. I mean, it could be just thrown at you and you could catch
it's fired.
it.
It's
yeah, but if it's there and it knocks you down, you still get it, don't you?
Listen, the only thing I'm going to catch is a cat or anything smaller than that, because obviously they're a bit bigger and they might knock me out.
A King Charles or something? It's about the same size as a cat.
I fancy me chances with a cat.
I've got a cat at home.
Might push it to a Jack Russell, but I'll take a cat all day long, so we'll leave it as a cat.
Definitely going with cat.
Yeah, definitely going
with
cat.
Right, we'll have to test that theory maybe. There's other questions here. I'll ask you a few more. Who's the biggest mo on the team? And you can count yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I love a moan.
What do you like to moan about, Gary?
Just everything really in general. I like a good moan. Don't think you're too far behind. Rosie likes a good moan. Hendo likes a little moan about the pitches, etc.
Yeah.
No, I think everyone does. I think it's part and parcel. You can't have everyone being happy 24/7. So no, I like a little bit of moan, but I like a laugh and a giggle as well.
Why on a Tuesday when we have to do running do you always seem to come last?
It's just not my game. Last time I looked, we were a football club, not a running club. So I'll class myself as a footballer and not a runner. But nah, it's not really my thing. Running up and down in a straight line as fast as you can. So you weren't too far. I think I beat you on the last one, so you must be pretty slow yourself. So
there's no one questioning my pace here. We're questioning yours. So.
Oh well, I'm just saying you were last with me. So no, it's part of the game. You've got to do it, and I'll do it as best as I can. But I'm sure most of the lads will back me up. They don't really enjoy a running session.
Do you think you'll ever get your own peg in the dressing room?
I just don't know anymore. I think we're looking to build an extension on in that dressing room at the moment. I think we're trying to get planning permission. Murph's trying to sort it out. Murph has his fingers in all the pies down there. I think when he finishes ordering the food, he said he's going to see if he can get a contractor in just to build an extension for me and you, I think, because there's about 8 people on one peg.
I've moved into the boot room there.
Have you? Yeah. I'm thinking about jumping in with Jack, in fairness, in the kit room. So hopefully one day I'll get a peg in that dressing room. But I think Hendo and Rosie have the biggest space in the world. There's 2 pegs in the space of about 20 yards between them. So I might try squeeze in somewhere else, yeah.
Right, there's not much more left. Who's your best mate in football?
Yeah, I've probably got about 3 or 4 lads. I've got obviously
So who's your best mate at
My
Rochdale?
best mate in football for us probably be Stephen Quinn. He's at Hull at the moment. I grew up with Quinn. Played with him all the way up when I was a kid, and then obviously when we came across, we've always kept in contact and meet up with him. Jim McNulty as well at Barnsley. I know Jim a long time since Stockport, blah blah blah. And I've been quite close with him, and also Leon McSweeney as well, who I played with at Stockport. So I put them three, but at Rochdale, it's got to be the two Irish lads I throw in there. Yourself and Murph.
Do you think we'll get an invite to your wedding?
Don't know that.
That's true friendship there, like.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Will I get an invite to yours in 2 years? No chance. So like, it's all about.
I do like to cut people, but
yeah, nah. We'll wait and see. I'll wait and see.
if
I haven't seen you.
I'll give you one. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
all right.
courtesy.
I was one of them. You want a few quid off me, so I give you a few quid back. Is that it? Yeah. I'll see what happens. I might invite a few of the boys to the afters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you want to go to the full thing. You don't invite your close friends to the afters,
Yeah,
do you?
true. Yeah. I'll wait and see. I'll give you the benefit out right now. You might get it in the post, but I wouldn't wait for it too long.
Nice one. Aside from football, what's your proudest achievement? I think we know the answer, do we?
No, it's proudest achievement. Obviously, I had my little girl last year as well, and I think that was probably up there, probably the best moment in my life. With me and my fiance, I think it's one of them unbelievable feelings you can't really explain. So I think that, and obviously, just being with a good family. I'm from quite a big family, and I just think I'm a real family man. So I think that's probably the biggest achievement. Yeah, if you can call it an achievement, really.
That's very good, Gary. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, Graham. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.